Sziasztok! Mai nap folytatjuk a Life is Strange-et, illetve a befejező epizódját fogjuk végigjátszani. Előző streamet sajnos technikai okokból újra kell kezdjem. Úgyhogy igazából ma megnézzük, most már remélem nem lesz semmi technikai akadálya. Megnézzük. Utolsó epizód, Polarizálva. Nézzük az eddig történteket. Illetve Polarizálva elejétől ígyni. Nézzük, mi történt eddig.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Whoa. What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody except each other.
You know more about her than me.
No, you and Chloe think you know more than anybody, like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard! Max, we have to find that spot now!
Oh.
Rachel, what?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry. I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger.
Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done. Oh god, Max, look. She's still there.
Oh, no. Chloe. Look how.
What the fuck?
Hát igen, nem lett túl vége az előző résznek. Ebből hogy jövünk ki? Ez a nagy kérdés a mai nap. Ez a sötét szoba lesz. Megkötözve a szépben. Szép kezdés. Meg hát ugye az előző résznek szép befejezése, bedrogozva, Chloe meg agyonlőve. Nem lesz egyszerű innen kiszabadulni. És ott fekszik Victoria is.
Chloe? What? Where? It's a dark room. Is anybody out there? Please help!
Na igen. Megkötöztek, akkor pont segíteni fog valaki is.
Right in front of me. God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate. Finally, I'm free. Almost. God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate. I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson. Victoria, wake up. Wake up.
Hát ő sincsen teljesen magánál. No, fókuszáljunk a képre. Menjünk vissza, változtassuk meg.
But this is the only way.
Oh, that's great. Oh, Max.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression. Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still!
Hú, de nagyon rá fogsz te még erre fázni.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes.
Ez az ember, ez nagyon beteg.
It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork. not private detecting with your little friend.
Chloe.
Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you.
Persze, hogy kell mindig történnie valaminek. És meg gondolt egyet, és lefagyott a gépem. Miért is legyen egyszerű valami? Na folytassuk. Valahonnan.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is off.
Hát akkor ezt újra megnézzük most.
No vanity or posing, just pure.
Hihetetlen, de tényleg.
Oh, Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there.
Remélem lesz még valami marhaság. Túl egyszerű lenne, hogyha simán menne és probléma nélkül tudnám ma streamelni az egészet. Murphy törvény.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Oh, good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend. Chloe, right. Yeah, I'm sorry that that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe
Az előző epizódban volt az, hogy elveszíthettük volna a fegyvert. De valami úton módon biztos, hogy ugyanitt kötöttünk volna ki, hogy Chloe-t megölik, én pedig itt a sötét szobában. No. Nem kell újabb dózis.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life. Remember my number one rule. Always take the shot.
I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Aha, a dossziét leöntöttük, illetve ugye az a nyugtató az eláztatta. És így most látunk több képet.
Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one. I'd really like to smash that fancy camera into Jefferson's face.
Azt megérdemelni.
Okay. I broke those files when I kicked the trolley.
Jó, akkor az is fontos lehet.
Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them.
Te meg mindig nem térsz magadhoz.
Victoria. Hey, Victoria.
Itt Max.
Max. Can you hear me? Max.
Oh God. Where are we?
És
What's
magához
happening?
tér.
You've been drugged like Kate. And me. Do you remember how you got here?
No, I don't know. Wait, you warned me. You warned me about Nathan. Then I went to Jefferson for help and he was acting so weird. That's the last thing I remember. And I can't move my hands. Help me, Max. Please, I'm sorry for everything.
Listen carefully. Mark Jefferson kidnapped us. He's using Nathan as well. Jefferson is very dangerous, so we have to get out of here before he comes back.
De nem fog segíteni.
I just can't believe this is real. I don't want to die like this. I'm only 18.
Van egy tervem.
Victoria, please listen. I have a plan.
Igaz, te erre nem fogsz emlékezni, de se baj.
Max, I'm so scared.
So am I. But
Nincs
we
időnk
don't have time
félni.
to be scared. We have to fight back. Now.
Max, I can't even move my arms. How are we supposed to fight?
I'm not going to let that asshole get away with this. I need you to be strong. I can't do this alone. We need to act while we're
Hát pedig
clear-headed.
egyedül leszel.
If he doses us again, we'll forget everything.
Then Kate Marsh was telling the truth. Even though I knew she wasn't lying. And I could have helped her, Max. But I hurt her. Now it's my turn.
Ez hülyeség.
Bullshit. Nathan and Jefferson killed Kate. And she deserves justice.
I just can't believe Jefferson could do this. And I even blackmailed him into making me win the contest. I'm stupid, stupid, stupid!
Victoria, we will find a way to escape. I promise.
Max, I believe you.
Na, menjünk visszább.
This might work. Please work.
És valamit változtassunk ezen is. Lássuk mit.
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from
Mondjuk
black
nem
to
miszterezném.
white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models. My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath.
Ez így van.
And this is your last session.
És
All
véget lesz,
contrary,
ez
Max.
biztos.
I'm so sane that
Megoldjuk.
nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
Go to hell. You will for everybody you've hurt.
Unlike pure sweet Kate Marsh, I don't believe in that bullshit. She could have been my masterpiece. The world is what an artist makes it. And my muse...
Bla bla bla.
God, I hate your voice now.
You might as well savor it, considering it's the last you'll hear. Oh. That struck a nerve. Your face changed color. Beautiful.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Then why did you blame David Madsen for stalking Kate? Of course he was the only person who was about to find out the truth. Irony. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
You used Nathan.
I prefer the term manipulated. Like with an image. Nathan's was easy to twist around. I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Chloe and Rachel. You killed both of them.
They're fucking together in heaven right now. Is that what you want to hear?
Why? Why?
Why? Why? Start listening to me, you dumb cunt. I'm sorry, Max.
Na persze,
That was not cool.
nem sajnálsz te semmit.
Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes, we are. I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
A börtön, az valahogy jobb lenne neki. Rácsok mögött élete végéig. Vagy amíg a műanyag lakat lerohad.
So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay.
Na lássuk.
Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Alone with a heart, a battered old heart, a heart that needs tender care.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Is purity personified.
I'll be there.
Okay.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
Igen, pontosan egy kép kell nekem.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
És ez lesz az. Jó sokat visszamegyünk időben, de megváltoztatunk mindent.
Oh my god. I way back to the moment this all started. Max, this could be your chance to fix everything. For good.
Purity personified.
Ugyan? Nem végleg, az biztos. De valamit tudja, hogy megváltoztatunk. Nem fogunk ide jutni. Remélem.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition.
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
Portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first
Cseszd meg!
portraits?
Who cares? This class is hella bullshit.
I'll pretend you didn't say that and let you try to answer one more.
Sorry, there's no time left. I mean, your class is almost over.
Oh. Well. Thanks for the warning, Max. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture quite popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear defined features. You can learn more when you finish reading the assigned chapters. Clearly, Max doesn't have the time.
Időnk az volt. Vagyis most már van.
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
Igen, ez találó.
I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room.
Hát akkor
All I need is David's
telefonáljunk.
number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole. I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet. Found you.
Akkor telefonáljunk.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast. You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison.
Hát, legyen így.
The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard?
Egy kicsit lehet. Ennyi
Doesn't
mindent
matter what happens to
változtatni.
me. I have to save Chloe. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Na lássuk.
Mr. Jefferson, We need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
Ezt ügyesen
That was
lerendezte
kind of
Max.
random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Hát, ha tudná, hogy milyen nehéz volt.
I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo. And
Ugyan, oda nem
maybe both
megyünk
of us will
együtt.
be jet setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
És igen, itt megváltoztattunk mindent. Szinte a játék erejétől. Oké, két jól lesz. Jeffersont elviszik a rendőrök. És két nem ugrik le. Ez igen előnyös. Megtalálják Chloe-t. És megnyerték a pályázatot. Vagy versenyt, vagy mi ez. Irány San Francisco. És nem hal meg Chloe sem. Ez jó. Eddig. De így is lesz valami még.
Whoa!
Hopp, ez a repülő.
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane. I hope I did everything right this time.
Hát egyelőre jobban, mint az előzőekbe.
Good work, David.
Nem alakult túl jól eddig. Talán tudunk javítani.
Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer.
Nézzük az SMS-eket. Van pár. Van egy jó pár üzenet. Na, Chloe-val is sok üzenet van. Nézzük az erejétől. Most már mostoha hős. No. Nézzünk ki.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
Let's see, 10 across, 6 letters.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too. I have to admit, I love being called an artist. The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Remélem hosszú időre leültetik.
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. when we were innocent.
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
I bet this is a nice break for Principal Wells. After all the damage control he had to do this week at Blackwell. How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
Felkeltettem
It's been a
volna.
tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed?
Ez egyre gyakoribb.
Max, you're not just screwing around with time. San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
Na nézzünk körül.
Wowzer, Max. You did it. Somehow.
Jefferson was supposed to be here.
Not my style, but the neon is a nice representation.
One of his monographs too.
Hát ez mondjuk így elég fura.
Pretentious alert.
Are you Max Caulfield? Bravo on your entry. I'm the art critic for Iris N magazine, and we would love to include you in a piece about future trendsetters in photography. I'll send you the details this week, if that's okay. Congratulations for your piece.
Why, good morning. You must be Max Caulfield. Congratulations for your Everyday Heroes photo. The exhibition is quite impressive, especially with your entry.
Wowzer. A Danny Lee article. I need to drop some serious cash in there.
No, beszélgessünk az emberekkel, miután
Here I
megnéztünk
am,
mindent.
along with all the other winners. I should say artists instead. It's great to read all these comments, even the mean ones.
Look at this print. The depth of field, the colors. Look at the bokeh shape. This was definitely shot with a medium format camera
Engem
using a
nézzetek
Leica 35
ne a
mm
képet.
lens. You can definitely find out those details.
Na,
The
nézzük.
story of a photo, if you know how to look at it.
That one is kind of silly. I would love to have this on a shelf. Someday. I like. Oh, but imagine how much time it takes to make one sculpture.
Aren't you from Blackwell Academy? I wanted to go there, but I didn't get in. They have such a cool program. I bet you're learning a lot.
I do not understand art.
I know it's kind of simple, but I find this haunting.
Right? The instant print makes it look timeless.
Who's the artist? Oh, hey, you're the one who entered the self-portrait. Or actually, do you call it a selfie? Anyway, I was very impressed about how you subverted it to make all of your photo subjects the focus. Oh, very smart.
Young and grunge. He'll think about those days for the rest of his life in prison. Good.
Igen, ez jó.
Champagne makes me think of me and Chloe getting busted with that wine.
So, how are you handling your new fame as a photographer?
I don't feel like a famous photographer yet.
Every journey starts with the first step. I'm only a Blackwell bureaucrat, not an artist. But you've made us proud with the great response to your work so far.
I don't know. I'm just lucky. There's no way I'm a real photographer yet.
Don't sell yourself short, Max.
Maybe I feel guilty for celebrating.
Leave that to me. I should have been more proactive about Kate Marsh and her awful situation. She's strong, and I'm glad she made it out of that hell. I should have put my foot down with Nathan Prescott. Or put my foot in his ass.
Hát igen, bármilyen apró változás egész más végeredményt okozhatott volna.
Mark Jefferson was good about hiding his tracks.
Ez az, amit nem tudunk meg.
We were all fooled by him.
Most of all me.
Pontosabban
As you
láttuk
might
is.
know, I have a
Kicsit
weakness for
változtatunk,
prestige.
nagyon megváltozik minden.
And Jefferson had such a great reputation. Nobody expected him to be so disturbed. I couldn't believe the police found those sick photos in his dark room. Ah, those poor girls.
At least he's in jail along with Nathan for kidnapping and murder.
And Sean Prescott is now under serious investigation for all his years of corruption. Money and power can only protect you for so long at Arcadia Bay. The irony is that for once, Sean Prescott actually had no clue what was going on with Jefferson. And he even brought him to Blackwell.
I'd like to think there's some karma involved. The Prescotts have had this coming.
I do believe that what goes around comes around. I just hope it's all good for a change.
I'm hoping this is a fresh start, Principal Wells.
Like I said before, you're an adult now, Max. You can call me Ray. Oh, at least for this event. Now, if you'll excuse me, I hear the buffet calling me again.
how do these galleries afford to rent here?
Usually these kind of contests, they put me to sleep, but I like how this show is about specific actions, you know, not just abstractions. The Zeitgeist is doing some unique stuff this year.
God, you must be the everyday hero from Blackwell. My name is Lauren Francis, and I run the media department at Detroit School of Visual Arts. I'd love to talk about you being a residency next spring. Don't say anything to Principal Wells yet.
I wonder if sorry, I don't know your name, but I saw your picture in the gallery brochure, and I just wanted to let you know how cool your entry was.
Ez tök jó, mindenki csak hozzám beszél. Én senkiben nem beszélek. Nem baj.
That exposure, that framing.